cold can be healthy. The ancient Greeks knew this centuries ago. Today we still treat sprains and inflammation with cold home remedies as a natural therapy. Zimmer Medizinsysteme has more than 15 years' experience in cryotherapy. Modern 3-chamber systems that permit treatment at temperatures as low as 110 degrees Celsius are being used more and more in medicine, sports and spa therapy. Whole body cryotherapy has been used successfully since the beginning of the 1980s. In this time, it's proven its worth thousands of times. It's used in clinical medicine and rehabilitation medicine, and even in spa therapy. It is an effective and very welcome addition to pharmaceutical treatment. Indeed, it can even completely replace the use of drugs in some cases. While whole-body cryotherapy is a very simple physical treatment, it triggers a whole series of effects throughout the body. This is because cold-induced stimulations, which are transmitted by nerves to the central nervous system, are stored in different neural circuits. This is why the application of whole-body cryotherapy can block pain or alleviate chronic inflammation in the joints, for example.
Bekämpfung von chronischen Entzündungen, zum Beispiel in den Gelenken. Das ist der Grund dafür, dass wir sie nutzen können.
It's also the reason it can be used to adjust the innervation of the muscles and enhance their performance.
Das ist auch der Grund dafür, dass sie leistungssteigernd wirken.
And it can also be used whenever we need to normalize the level of central activity in people in whom this has become disturbed.
Des Menschen, das ja gestört sein kann, zu nivellieren.
This is why the Icelab is suitable for daily use. For example, in the Alpen Med Hotel Lamm in Seefeld in Tyrol. Here you can take advantage of special offers intended for both health-conscious clients and performance athletes. We have a wonderful Cryochamber week in store for you. I hope you'll enjoy it. You'll find the wellness area with the Cryochamber in the new wing. Cryotherapy using an Icelab unit from Zimmer Medizinsysteme is offered here under medical supervision. A short consultation with a physician is recommended before you make your first visit to the Cryochamber. This provides an opportunity to develop an individual therapy plan for each user. Hello, Dr. Kettenhuber. Hello, how are you doing? Fine, thanks. You're back to use the Cryochamber? Yes, I've just had another bout of increased back pain. I felt great after the last session. Blood pressure and pulse rate should be checked before and after each session in the Cryochamber. Sensitive body organs such as the ears, hands and feet must be protected. A mouth guard should also be used. Moving through the first 2 chambers at -10 and then -60 degrees Celsius, you go directly into the low temperature area at -110 degrees. Up to 4 people can use the chamber at the same time. You doing okay? During treatment, the attendant and the client are in constant communication via the intercom system. 1 minute. All 3 chambers have video monitoring, as well as a direct view via the temperature-controlled window. A session at -110 degrees lasts about 2 to 3 minutes. 2 minutes. The length of stay in the chamber is closely monitored and recorded by the attendant. After the session, the client exits from the chambers in the reverse order. In the beginning, you concentrate more on puffing and blowing, which is what matters most to you. But then it's over and forgotten, and then you go twice a day, and it's just great. In the beginning, I was skeptical. I thought, I'll never tolerate this. The first time was a little bit of a shock. But shock's not the right word. It was more like unusual. And now I'm hooked. There's no pain, and it's incredible in so many ways. You feel like a new person. You really have to try it. At first, I was very skeptical. The first time was only a minute, and now after 2 minutes, I'm totally thrilled. And tomorrow, I'm going to stay for 3 minutes. I liked it a lot, and what fascinated me, or what was amazing, was that you don't feel the cold very much. It's even pleasant on the skin. I felt like all my bones were being oiled. The cryochamber is always great. You feel good again, and the pain goes away. A great feeling afterwards. For safety reasons, there is a second exit, so that you can leave directly from the -110 degrees chamber in an emergency. The touch display of the control panel displays all the required parameters and is available in all languages. The cryogenerator is in a separate room and is compact and soundproofed. The distance between the generator and the Icelab can be up to 65 feet. A multi-stage cold cascade is used. The first cooling stage is equipped with an external condenser. Much less energy is consumed than with a liquid nitrogen-based cryochamber. If the optional heat recovery system is used, the energy saved can be used profitably. We installed the cryochamber 2 years ago, and the benefit of a newly installed system, of course, is that you can use the waste heat. We use electrical power to produce the cold, and use the waste heat to heat the swimming pool which you see behind me. In sports medicine and sports physiotherapy, whole body cryotherapy is gaining in importance, whether before or during exercise. And its positive features are welcomed more and more by trainers and medical providers. 3 features stand out. The first is more performance-related. The cryochamber can significantly shorten the recovery time after exercise, so that the next round of exercise can be started sooner. Training is therefore enhanced without the risk of overtraining. The second feature is performance enhancement to a specific level. This means that with prior use of the cryochamber, we can significantly improve the rapid power capacity as well as endurance. And the third feature, especially important for older people or athletes with degenerative damaged joints, is the pain alleviation effect of the cryochamber and the pain reduction effect from regular use of the cryochamber. Impaired athletes can return their performance to 100% and actually feel the performance difference. The power of cold helps to improve many people's sense of well-being in the long term. And all with just a few minutes of treatment in an ongoing program. Icelab from Zimmer Medizinsysteme, a short-term physical therapy with long-term benefits.
I feel just like a polar bear.